Fragments and run-ons. Fragments and run-on sentences are both common grammatical errors. Becoming familiar with these errors will help you to correct them, leading you to become an even better writer. There are three components to a complete sentence: the subject, which is the actor, the predicate, which is the action, and a complete thought. A fragment does not feature these three components, so it is unable to stand on its own. Common types of fragments to avoid. It describes an action, but it does not contain a subject-verb relationship. For example, practicing her guitar scales in order to improve her playing. It describes a time and place, but it does not contain a subject-verb relationship. For example, in New York during the winter. Can you identify the fragments in the following paragraph? Julie coached the basketball team for 4 years. She was named Coach of the Year because of her tireless dedication to her team, even though she was very busy. In her acceptance speech, Julie said her childhood coach is the one who inspired her to become the effective leader she is today. Can you find the fragments in this paragraph? The fragment is even though she was very busy, because it is a dependent clause, and it cannot stand on its own. How to fix fragments. In the pet shop, the tiny dog. This fragment needs a verb, the action. In the pet shop, the tiny dog barked. This is a complete sentence. Sings very well. This fragment needs a subject, the actor of the action. Robert sings very well is a complete sentence. A run-on sentence contains two or more independent clauses that are not properly conjoined by a conjunction and/or a punctuation mark. Run-ons can be fixed by using commas, conjunctions, and semicolons. A comma signals for the reader to slow down before continuing until the idea is completed. Janine had to study for her math test, finish her English homework, and practice her violin solo for the recital. When you add commas, the reader is signaled to slow down. Janine had to study for her math test, finish her English homework, and practice her violin solo for the recital. Conjunction. Connects multiple independent clauses. Examples: and, but, or, yet, for, nor, and so. Leanna's dog was very energetic. She took him for a walk through the park. Leanna's dog was very energetic, so she took him for a walk through the park. Johnny wanted to paint his portrait. He forgot his brushes at home. Johnny wanted to paint his portrait, but he forgot his brushes at home. Semicolon. Used to conjoin two main clauses that are closely related to each other in content. The new Star Trek movie grabbed his attention. He was a huge sci-fi fan. The new Star Trek movie grabbed his attention. He was a huge sci-fi fan. Larry is a very protective brother. He always keeps an eye on 4-year-old Jimmy. Larry is a very protective brother. He always keeps an eye on 4-year-old Jimmy. Fragments and run-ons are not well-developed sentences. However, they are not beyond repair. To fix a fragment, complete the thought with a subject or a verb. To repair a run-on, add commas, conjunctions, and/or semicolons where they're necessary.